Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Monica Janee. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. This is going to be something different in this episode, okay, y'all? It's not something I normally do, but however, I believe I'm going to start a new series within my channel, okay? So this series is called
Hey, come here, let me talk to you for a minute.
Okay, that's gonna be the name of it. Hey, come here, let me talk to you for a minute. Because clearly some of y'all out here really need advice. There's so many people that think they know so much, know everything, and they really don't, because I just be sitting on social media and I just be looking at how wrong y'all are. Not saying that I'm always right, but I can clearly see that a lot of times people are wrong in what they do. Or, I'm not gonna say they're wrong, but sometimes they need a little help. So that's why we go, come in here, let me talk to you real quick. Okay, because some of y'all need to, come on over here, let me talk to you real quick, because you messing up. Okay, you're messing up. Okay. So anyway, this episode, okay, this is my first episode. All right, so y'all need to make sure you share with your friends, because they're gonna need this. Okay, promise your friends are gonna need this. You might need this, but you need to share this out to some of your friends, because I just be looking on Instagram, Facebook, just whatever, but really more so Instagram, because I don't get on Facebook. I'm just gonna be honest, I'm not a Facebooker. Got on Facebook when I was in graduate school, so I don't even get on Facebook no more. But this can occur on Facebook, what I'm about to talk about. So anyway, I have to cover this. Okay, so listen. I be on Instagram, right? So sometimes I'll be looking at some of the Instagrammers, people that consider themselves to be influencers. And sometimes I'll be dropping down in the comments, because everybody does it. Come on now, we all like to read the comments. Right. So we get on, read the comments, and sometimes I'll be reading the comments and I look and I see where something might say, you scammed me. And I'm like, so y'all fell for it, right? You fell for it. You really think I'm about to be sending somebody some money?
Some money?
Somebody some money? Unless through like a Cash App and Zelle and all that. That's what people be doing. That's how they get scammed. This is how they get scammed. It's because they doing that Cash App stuff. They doing Zelle. They just doing everything all wrong. So let me just tell you a story about myself, because I've never got scammed, thank God, because baby, I know better. Okay, I've been buying goods and services off the internet since God knows when. So I know better. I know how not to get got on the internet. Okay. So let me tell y'all the little story real quick, and then I'm gonna get into what you need to look out for, and go. So anyway, like a few years ago, I actually was on Facebook, and this dude, he was selling some sneakers I wanted, because I do collect sneakers. We'll get into that another day. Maybe I'll show you my little collection. But I was wanting some cool gray 11s, right? And they had me my size, because, like, I don't know why I didn't get them when they did drop, but I didn't get them. There's a cool gray 11s. The guy was selling them out. I asked him, I was like, yo, how much you want for them? But, well, actually, I think he had the price on there. So I was like, cool, that price seems, pretty legitimate, because I expect not to pay retail, but a little over retail. And that was a few years ago. So nowadays, it's like $300-400 for some Jordan 11s, when there was reselling then, it was like maybe $200, $225. So I was like, cool, I'll go, I'll buy. So when I asked him about it, I was like,
I'll PayPal you the money for the shoes, just whatever.
He was like, nah, I ain't doing PayPal.
And I was like, you're doing PayPal.
So I was like, So he was like, I ain't gonna do PayPal. He wanted to do it through Western Union, I think. Yeah, it had to be Western Union, because it wasn't Cash App then, because Cash App didn't exist. So he was like, oh, I'm gonna do it through Western Union. I'm like, that's where you wrong, because I'm not Western Union no money, and then I won't get my shoes, and then I'll be ready to fight you, and I can't find you. So that right there was a scammer, okay? That right there was a scammer. Anytime someone asks you to Western Union some money, you do not need to do that.
Sweetie, don't do that.
You will not be able to trace this person back, okay? not get your, sorry, my bad, my camera cut off. I'm recording in 4K, so this card might not be big enough for me recording. But anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. So there's this influencer. They're influencers. I'm just gonna say they're influencer, even though I feel like they're not. But obviously they are, because they out here hitting licks and scamming people. So anyways, this person on Instagram, not gonna say it's a guy or girl, but the person, like, and this is the thing, this is one of those things that you have to learn to pay attention to when you're on Instagram. I'm not gonna say Facebook because I don't get on Facebook, but on Instagram, things that you should notice. If a person, okay, say an influencer. So we're going to talk about an influencer in the business. First, we're going to do the influencer. So and this is like the person that I'm talking about, this is what they do. So as an influencer, this person, and this is things that you need to watch for other people too. So they may post something, like make a personal post or whatever. And the post will be like, like a little joke, or, just kind of, whatever. And it'll get like a bunch of likes on it, get a lot of comments. So then they will post up that you can spend money on an app, right? On an app. And if you spend a certain amount of money, they'll give you this app. Apparently the app is free. It's a money app. Green, whatever these apps are, they're in the app store. They're free. You can do them yourself. And so the person be making, they'll turn the comments off. And it's just like, why you turn the comments off? Like you're selling the good. Like, we might want to ask you in the comment section, what is this about? And you're not telling us what it's about because you turned the comments off. So I don't know. So I guess the person, they want you to go directly to the DM, and then they'll tell you about it. But I mean, then I guess they don't want to get embarrassed by the fact that they're scamming. So then if you look at the post where they might post up like, hey, I'm selling money app, or I'm selling hair vendors. That's another one. Don't buy hair vendors. Okay, listen, do not buy hair vendors. Don't buy lash vendors. Don't buy none of them vendors, because guess what you can do? You can get on a computer like this if you have one. If you don't, you have your cell phone, because obviously you have a cell phone if you're getting on social media, if you're getting on YouTube, if you're getting on Facebook, if you're checking your bank app, if you're paying a bill, you can get on your phone wherever, and you can look up your own vendors. You do not need to buy a vendors list from these people. That is a scam, y'all. It's a scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. Don't buy it, okay? So anyway, because a lot of times in those posts, right, you will only see like a very, very few comments. You will only see like, you might see a post that might have 100,000 likes. 100,000 likes and about 5,600 comments, right? So then you'll go to that post where they're trying to solicit services and stuff like that, or like sell you things, and you might only see 20 likes and 0 comments, because they're turning the comments off. Or you may see 1 comment because they've deleted a bunch of other comments, or they block people, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of, pan itself out, whatever. But those are things you need to watch for as a consumer. Stop buying. If you just don't, those are just things that you need to notice. And then, like, say if you want to purchase a service, or you was looking to purchase like the vendors, and which I said don't buy. So, but we still gonna go over this because it's gonna be some of y'all that's gonna still do it. But you need to make sure, if you're gonna purchase something from someone, you need to make sure that they have a PayPal. If they ask you, if they say, no, I only do Cash App, don't do it, because you're going to get played, okay? They are looking for money. We are in a panoramic. We're in a panoramic. We in a pandemic. And people are hungry, okay? People are hungry. They want money. Things are just not the way they were last year, okay? So, well, we're just gonna say things not like how they were in 2019. So people they want money, okay? They want money. They cannot survive out here, especially if you are an influencer or something like that. Like, everybody's kind of turned into being OnlyFans. They turn into selling things, or they're turning to having podcasts. Like, these people are not gonna go out and get a job. Like, somebody like me, you know what I'm saying? I have no choice but to go. If if my job was to say, hey, nobody comes in tomorrow, then I would have to go and find another job. These people are not going to do that. They're going to figure out easiest way to make some money. Because oh my god, my camera keep cutting off. This is that Sony, that Z1, whatever it is. I'm using this one to do my video with. I usually use my big camera, but I just was trying to keep it simple. So let me check on my list here. I think I kind of covered everything about getting them services, because I'm just tired of seeing people getting scammed on Instagram. I really am. I'm so tired. Everybody be saying they getting scammed. I'm just like, but you, like, come on, y'all. Cash App is like the new Western Union. It's literally the same thing. It's just now you could just do it over your phone. It's not, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to go into Walmart. You don't have to go into Publix, wherever, and send the money. You can now send it, you know, over the phone. So, you know, it's literally the same thing. If the only reason why you should ever send a cash app is if you're sending to someone that you know that if anything was happening, you can literally find this person. But you shouldn't be sending anybody money that you don't know on a cash app. You don't know this person. You cannot trace them back. Please stop sending it. Do the PayPal. And the reason why I say do PayPal is because, listen, PayPal will protect you as a buyer. If you purchase something from someone and they say, hey, I'm not doing no cash. I'm not doing PayPal. Only doing Cash App. Cash App only. Watch for those when they say Cash App only too. If they say Cash App only, don't buy it. Promise you, that's a scammer. That is a scammer. When they say Cash App only, don't buy it, because a real business owner, real business, somebody real like business minded will know to go to PayPal, because PayPal will literally protect the buyer. You know what I'm saying? So, like, say if I bought a pair of sneakers from someone and, you know, they say, well, I only do PayPal only plus the 4% interest. And I'm like, okay, boom, we'll do that, because I know that if my shoes don't get here, you know what I'm saying? Because PayPal, you have to also, if someone sends you something, they have to put a tracking number in. And if the tracking doesn't match up to the time that PayPal is saying, hey, you have until this date to send the goods, and if it doesn't send by this date, then this buyer can receive their money back. You know what I'm saying? So when you do it that way, it's protecting you. Now, also be careful with PayPal as well, because PayPal also is like Cash App. It has like you can either pay the 4%, or you can gift the money to someone. If you gift the money to someone, it's just like Cash App. You will not get your money back, okay? Because they can block you and you just out of money. PayPal don't care, because they didn't make any money off of that sale. Is this getting hot? That's what it is. It's because this light is making my camera hot. Oh my God. But yeah, PayPal is looking at it like, if you give someone some money, PayPal is saying, okay, we didn't make anything off of that, because the 4% is what PayPal is going to make. But again, it protects you as the buyer. But if you give the money to someone, PayPal didn't make any money. So guess what? PayPal doesn't care if you lost your money to someone. Only time you will give money through PayPal is if you know the person. If you do not know the person, if you don't know anything, and I don't mean know them like, oh, they cool because I know somebody that know them. No, you need to personally know this person before you give them money. Like, you need to know that I can drive to their house, or I can get someone to drive to their house, because, no, better yet, I can drive to their house. I know this person. We hang out. I know this person. I see them on the daily, or I see them every other day. It don't need to be someone that you know, like, for instance, a hairstylist in Atlanta. Because Atlanta love them. Is the biggest scammers, okay? Those are the biggest scammers. But we're going to get to that in just a second. But say your homegirl went to someone, she doesn't really know the person, and then you go and they say, oh yeah, PayPal me or Cash App me, gift, whatever. Don't do it, because you technically don't know that person. Do not do it, okay? I promise you, don't do it, because you won't have your money. You won't get your coin, honey. But anyway, also I have another story, and this is coming from, and I don't like to judge people, okay? But it is what it is. Atlanta is known for the biggest scammers, okay? Besides Nigeria, Atlanta is the next biggest. I'm just playing love again. But Atlanta is known for scammers. So I used to work at the airport, and there was a young lady, her and her homeboy came to the airport. Y'all, my camera keep My camera keeps going out because it doesn't like hot temperatures. That's crazy. This camera is expensive. They better get it together. Sony, this is my second camera from y'all. Y'all did good on the first one, but this one right here, come on now. But anyway, let me finish the story. So this little young girl, and she was younger. Her homeboy came to the airport, and they had a car. They had a Jeep, and I was like, oh, that's a nice Jeep. Like, it was one of the Jeeps, because I worked at a car rental, and the Jeep was nice. I was like, dang, I've never seen one like that. So apparently she had received this. She got this, picked this Jeep up from Maryland, from Baltimore. So she was going back home. I think she lived in Atlanta, but she was from Florida. So she came in with, her and her friend came in with the Jeep. They came from Baltimore. Honestly, I don't know why they didn't keep going, because the car that was in was actually really nice. I was like, that don't make no sense. So anyway, she tried to exchange her car. She wanted a little BMW. It was like a little sports car. And I was like, dang, I would have kept the Jeep over the BMW. So she, gonna find out, she was wanted for some, she had warrant out for her arrest because she was a scammer. Okay. She was a scammer. She had a warrant out for her arrest. And the police came, picked her up. I don't know what they did with her after that, but her friend, he was stuck because they came to scam. You know, they came to scam. And the people that worked at the counter that I was working at, they were able to just pick right up on her ID. Her ID was fake, and then her credit card, I think, was stolen. So I'm like, girl, please, like, stop scamming. But this little girl is so sad because she lived in Atlanta. Oh, she lived in Atlanta, and she was from Florida. So I mean, like, she really was just out there. I mean, it wasn't her first time getting arrested, but y'all, be careful on those scammers for real, because they have the tendency to looking very, very good, very high end. They come off very, very you know, legit, but they're really not. Okay, they are like you and me. They need money to survive, and this is the easy way for them to do it. So they can get you. They're gonna hit a lick. Okay. And they know how to get you boo-boo fool. Okay, they know how to get you boo-boo fool. So stop getting scammed. But anyway, that's all I really got to say about this. Like, I just had to come and cover this because I just get so tired of going on social media. People saying, you scam me, you scam me. And I'm just like, baby, if only you knew, you wouldn't be getting scammed. But y'all, camera is really getting on my nerves. Dang. So let me just hurry up real quick. So I'm pretty much finished. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up because this camera's going to cut off. I'll make sure I'm not going to use this camera again to do this kind of shooting because clearly it doesn't like the heat, and the lights are not even that high behind it. But anyway, whatever. Thanks a lot, Sony. But yeah, we're going to end this off. I felt like I was saying something else before my camera cut off. But it's all good. I just wanted to just cover, you know, be careful out there. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you do your research before you just start giving your money out. Make sure, you know, share this video. Really share this video because someone can learn from this. If you have questions, you can comment down below, ask a question. You can even follow me on Instagram, and I can show you what scammers look like. I can show you what a scammer looks like. Like, it's not hard. Promise, it's not hard. But yeah, anyway, make sure you hit a thumbs up on this video. Make sure to share. Make sure to leave a comment down below. Also, turn your post notification bell on. Subscribe to this channel. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.